pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consarn it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell. Wonder what rumors that they have. Still a while to go before my shift's over.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason. We ought to put
Aught you need of me?
Hmm? Oh, 'tis you! You're the good sir who aided me in Melve. Thank you again, sir. You don't know how grateful I am to you.
Don't think you're safe just because you're in the city. One found its way inside the common quarter just the other night. You could say 'twas an ill twist of fortune. I wonder if building a nice, high wall is out of the question.
Oi, sir! We've started selling that medicine you gave me at our shop. Why don't you come see? Oi, sir!
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melve? I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other, for all my chiding. Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it, won't you?
This is for you. What do you think? Sometimes all you need's a moment. What to think?
Welcome and well met. Don't think I forgot. Your discount now. I'll knock a few gold pieces off for you, but always a pleasure.
a chest. I'll examine it.
Would that I was kept half as busy as I once was.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here. You will want to hear this. 'Tis information of great import. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
Well met, sir. This hustle and bustle puts me right at home. Perhaps a stroll through town?
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could come. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. 'Twould be a fine opportunity to display your majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, your majesty. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
We have been charged with the felling of monsters. We ought take the time to evaluate.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your majesty's claim, you will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels. Would that I could undertake the task myself. But what say you, your majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to your majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Disa demanded Waldar amend the code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but our laws dictate that your majesty is our thus. As the staunchest supporter of the law, what say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of...
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes? Indeed. Tell us there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Well met. You are come to Shakir's Inn. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find me. This inspires naught but misgivings.
Oh, there's something written here.
Let's have a look then.
Welcome to... And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price... Just remember, many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Need anything?
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Swapping stories is one of life's great.
This really is fine craftsmanship. This part's a bit different as well. Yes? I possess no ill intent, I assure you. I merely wished for a closer look at these birds. Those of other races differ so in design, for that's all 'tis, mind. Curiosity. And even if I did, it isn't as if I could, no matter how they fascinate me, it isn't to be. You would simply give this to me? Fascinating. Such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same. Why do you stare? Perhaps you find it absurd that I should marvel so at a bow not of elven make. I suppose I sought inspiration, for I confess I find myself rather lost. The timing could not be more unwelcome, as my skill with a bow is to be put on trial. Forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways. I speak of the trial of archery. Every elf undergoes this trial when they reach maturity. Till we succeed, we are not considered to have come of age. I have been training most diligently, yet my skills ne'er seem to take shape. Indeed, I fear my aim has only worsened with each new failing. I grew so vexed with myself that I sought to learn a foreign form of archery rather than master my own people's. Thanks to you, I now have the means to do so. Though I dare say I shan't make any, it might be just what I need to find my aim. Please, sir, you gifted me this bow. Many thanks. I'm indebted to you twofold. But this is no place to practice. Would you be so kind as to meet me by the ruins north of Trevo Mine? That's where I train, you see. I'll be able to concentrate on your display of bowmanship much better there. I do hope you'll join me. For now, I shall bid you farewell.
'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
We ought to put it to good use.
Nice to see you again.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Stop by again soon.
Shopping is such fun.
I hope. Our coin purse isn't. Too much lighter.
'Tis as you say.
I cannot help but be wary.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
My fur's in a right state.
Hell is. Vermund was once a bee-string kingdom.
Fascinating.
Indeed, though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. We cannot break it from this side. Really? Now? That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
I might be so bold as to speak my mind? The private...
I shall fly to your aid, Master. You are wise indeed to have sought my aid. Over many fierce battles was our bond forged. My shield is ever at your beck and call. If we share our strengths, we can begin formulating a strategy that caters to our respective skills.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
If I learn of a matter that requires your attention, I shall inform you directly. Goblins, Master! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Let my magic grant you an elemental boon!
Don't think I'll stand for this.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory. Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Hope to see you again.
Well done. flawless execution. Let us try for the same result with our next attack. Hang in there, Master. I am coming to assist. I'll combine my magic with yours, and you'll cast the spell more quickly. Are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. Grant your weapon a magical boon.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here. The creature's corpse will serve us well.
I look forward to seeing your marksmanship.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
Though our paths diverge here, it surely won't be long ere they converge anew.
Oh, good. I see the Arisen's found someone to hand...
The enemy is upon us. Arms at the ready.
Steel yourselves!
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. You'll not live to regret this. Good work. It is a bit early to be thankful. The enemy yet remains.
I concur.
Was most effective.
Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing. I believe your foe is drawn to light. We ought to extinguish our lanterns and summon it inward.
We ignore. Bring the enemy today.
Where you do not fall prey to the enemy's attack as they pass.
That's just what I was thinking. I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Protect the shipment! Steel yourself! Cut the shields down!
Are we needing a tool work of ale to recover from that blow?
That's what I'm talking about!
That's that then.
I thank you for coming to our aid. That was a tight spot you saved us from. And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it.
We're going this way now, I suppose. By your will.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
Oh, could use a rest. I'm not going to take that from you.
As your pack becomes heavier, so too does your step. Perchance, you ought to let a few things go.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll glad...
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
'Tis a glad thing.
Try not to get it, lest all that then go to waste. I'll wager I could make that shot.
You cut quite the hunter's figure.
A fantastic find. This is why I shall never tire of our adventures.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Consider this a lesson.
To think I'd be caught unawares. I am shamed.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather this up.
My end. Thanks to you, Arisen.
Well done. Any hope of victory, we must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal.
Of course! The odds would stare at me right in A reckless opponent makes an easy prey. We're not done yet, Master. Our next destination awaits. Options of where to go, but I'd say our best bet is... to start with the location nearest us. Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I shall fly to your aid, Master.
Master, if ever your pack grows cumbersome, know that I would be glad to purchase any of you.
I'm only glad to have proven my worth.
If we share our strengths, we can begin formulating a strategy that
Follow me.
Yon statue makes for a fine landmark.
Why don't we go take a look?
I learned of a forgotten...
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. It was a pleasure to swing my weapon for your cause. I am at your disposal, should you have need of... Let us work together to honor the arisen...
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Tis a pleasure to meet you. It is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. I Hang in there, Master. I am coming to assist.
Very well. I shall lend you my aid. You do seem to be in need of it.
Come, I'll lead the way. "'Tis this way."
A fair distance divides us from our destination. Mayhap a ferry stone would serve us better than our feet.
True enough.
Seems there are wolves on the prowl!
I doubt ice will be of any use against it.
Magic's are at your disposal!
That battle took more out of me than I would have liked.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. An early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Arisen, are you all right?
All this crossover moments in caution.